Where does knowledge come from? It was Jeff Hawkins that said that the key to understanding artificial intelligence lies in its ability to model the world in simulated environments, which is inherently our own capacity to derive meaning from physicality and our ability to tag things appropriately, cluster them into sentences, and feed them to other people so that they can model after it, interpret it, sense it, think it, and act upon it. This is grass, it's green. That is a leaf, it's also green. That is the sky, it's blue. It's this inherent capacity to be able to create these clusters of sentences that we can hang our hat on to be able to create knowledge. But knowledge used to only come from three places, as Pedro Domingos, machine learning expert, data scientist, and lifetime scholar used to say. It only used to come from evolution, the knowledge encoded in our DNA, experience, the knowledge encoded in our neurons, and culture, the knowledge that we get from reading books, watching TV, and surfing the web. But it's only because of this explosion of big data that became the emergence and fortuitous explosion of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is catalyzing innovation because we needed it as a basis of necessity and this foundational source in technology to be able to understand the signal from the noise. It's because of digital transformation that this has come about. And according to Ray Kurzweil, it's because of our capacity to compute, which has been compounding for as long as we've been able to measure it, that information technology is exploding at such a rate and exponential pace that fortuitously artificial intelligence needed to come about in order to do this. This goes back to the 1890 US Census, to the relay-based computer that cracked the Nazi Enigma code in World War II, the vacuum tube-based computer that predicted Eisenhower's win, and into the modern semiconductor era as we know it today. And as Gordon Moore says, as these chips get smaller and smaller, the power consumption and the cost goes down exponentially. Thus, the supercomputers in our pockets get better, faster, cheaper over time. What does that mean for us? Every time we go to the doctor's office, every time we shop for new kicks online, every time we walk into a store and beacons are tracking our own devices, understanding our inherent behaviors, our purchase cycles, our customer journeys, it's creating these holistic characteristics that are embedding upon a new type of data architecture. These new data architectures are going to be exchanged via new collective intelligence that's being embedded within ecosystems and platforms that are moving across these systems and marketplaces that are exchanging data in real time. What does this mean for marketers, technologists, business professionals, creative professionals? It means that we need to harness these technologies more meaningfully. It means that we need to be the data extractors, we need to be the data architects, we need to be the narrative extractors that provide the insights that will make things more meaningful so that we can create things that will make our lives better. It will help us architect our cities, it will help us legislate, it will help us alleviate poverty and extend our lives. This is the manifestation of artificial intelligence and why it is important to learn how these technologies are becoming more meaningful in our lives so that we can in turn catalyze innovation. The more we learn about AI, the more we learn about our cognition, ourselves, and the more we can transform how we experience the world.